Welcome everyone to Popular Polls episode 33, your weekly show where I ask you a question, or a poll I should say, and we discuss the results of our last poll or question. I'm your host named Alex, and last week I asked you which car do you like better. We had two cars go head to head versus one another in a poll. The Renault Zoe, kind of the new one, the ZE50, and the Chevy Bolt. In Germany, it's known as that's where I'm based, Opel Ampera E. I think maybe even all over Europe, maybe. I don't know. In the UK, it's Vauxhall. Anyway, thanks to the 12 people who answered and responded to last week's poll question, and we also had one comment, the Renault Zoe won, but by not much. It was a 7-5, so 58% for the Renault Zoe and 41% for the Chevy Bolt or Opel Ampera E, wherever you're based in this world. And this is interesting. One comment by Claudia said Bolt, so I'm not sure if that person, probably she, answered the poll as well, or if we should add another point, which makes it even a closer call for the Renault Zoe versus the Chevy Bolt or Opel Ampera E. And it's interesting. Both are pretty popular cars, I'd say. The Renault Zoe obviously only here in Europe. It's not sold over in the US as far as I'm aware. And the Chevy, definitely a more, popular car in the US because it's sold there for one. And it's a little bit harder to get one here, at least the last time I checked. Maybe if you know something else, then drop me an email or something. I have a Renault Zoe in my neighborhood, and maybe because a lot of my listeners usually listen to my German content, live in Germany and they see more Renault Zoes, or maybe they own one. Maybe that's why the Renault Zoe got ahead in this poll. Both great cars, love them, driven them both. We have a Opel Ampera E in the family, and I test drove a Renault Zoe ZE. I want to say it was a ZE40 or 51, so yeah, a lot of fun. So let's get onwards to this week's topic and poll. And you know what? It's Tesla earnings call week. So on Wednesday, October 23rd, we will have the call, which will take place at, I want to say, 3:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So, West Coast time in the US. It's going to be a late one here over in Germany, but I think I might participate in this call. If you want to listen to it as well, there is a webcast taking place, which you can find at ir.tesla.com. And this week, I'm interested to know from you, was Tesla profitable in Q3? Obviously, if you're watching this after the call, it doesn't make much sense to answer for you, but I hope we get a picture of what people expect before the call actually happens and then how the reality turns out. So, to answer, please click the pop-up card, I think it is, which will pop up in the top right-hand corner of your video right now. And your two options are obviously yes and no. So, not much else to answer here. Unless you have something to add, then please do shoot it down in a comment below, or leave it down in a comment below. Do keep in mind that Q3 was a record quarter for Tesla. They delivered the most cars they have ever delivered in a single quarter. So I'm really, really excited for this, and I'm really interested what you think, how the picture turns out, and then what, the actual results are. So, looking forward to your answers. That's it for this week. Make sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. See you then. Bye.